I'm just on the A68. Just come out of by Allansford Caravan Park. There's a Derwent Manor Hotel, whatever you call it. On my way up to check to see they've got some eggs. It is 11 o'clock. I'm not really expecting much luck, but I'm actually going to have a little look over the moors, see what kind of snow we've had over there, and then eventually round by the Derwent reservoir and see if it's filling up much with the bits of snow and rain we've had. Supposed to have a storm last night, but it didn't happen. Pleased to say. Pretty nippy out here. It's 4 degrees. Normally says warning of ice or sliding or something, but it didn't mention that this morning. And there's my phone ringing. Typical. Right, the phone call was just off my mate from Carlisle. As I thought, been for eggs and there is none, so I'll have to maybe find another place over the moors or something like that, and we'll have to see. The weather's not bad today. It's down to 3 degrees now and it's warning of ice, so need to be careful. I would imagine it'll drop to 1 degrees once I get up over the moors in amongst the snow. I'm sure there'll be a canny bit of snow in places like. But we'll see when we get up there and away through Castleside. Over the moors now. As you can see, it's snow dotted about here and there. That white fan there said Uber Energy on it. Quite deep the snow here in places. Not a great lot of sheep around, but there's some dotted about here and there. Quite bleak and misty over yonder, over this way. That's where I'm heading actually. So see what's like when we get over there. 2 degrees Celsius now. That was quite deep. Oh, just past there. So I would imagine this to drop down to 1 at some point. There's not many cars over here. There's a truck over there. Can't see what it says. Collins something. So just coming up the road ends and it left for Stanhope and right for the Derwent reservoir. You can see how deep the snow has been here. So Edmund Byers Derwent reservoir to the right, which is the way we're going. I come along here, I think it was last year, and I could only get as far as this. I had to turn back. The difference is I was coming in the other direction. I couldn't get to the way I was going, so I had to go back through Edmund Byers. It just looks like snow all the time when you're up here, but it's looks like very clear skies in the distance anyway. See what happens. We're bound to get more snow, but I certainly chose the right time to have myself a long break, that's for sure. Very happy. Well, I came down to Derwent reservoir and I went around the other end, around there, and it's nowhere near full. But when you look at this is one of about 6 or 7 rivers running into it. You know, look at the rate of that. I can see the warden's been across here on his Land Rover now, because you can see the tyre tracks. But yes, it's quite nippy, to say the least. Quite nippy. And this is flowing at some pace. I'm the only one in the car park as well. It's very, very quiet. Nobody around whatsoever. So I'm just going to have a little mosey along there in a minute. This is a bit where the guy drives across in his Land Rover. Quite deep, that, like. Right, just having a quick walk around the corner. There's a few trees down here. It is a bit nippy, like. I wasn't kind of prepared to come and face this weather. Nice and fresh, like. Trying to find a way to get over here, just have a little bit look at this river. Aye, I wonder how much snow we're going to have, if any. We might not hardly get any at all, really, but we'll see. This ground is very boggy, as you can imagine. Here's the river. See where the guy comes across here on his Land Rover? I've seen him drive across it a few times. Nobody fishing. I mean, I didn't know now about fishing rules and things like, but wouldn't you think that all this water, and this is only one river, would fill that Derwent reservoir up in no time at all? But when you go up there and around the bend, it's nearly out there. So anyway, it's filling up. There's a few geese in that down here. Few ducks and that. You're not supposed to be on this bit, like, unless you're fishing. So if he turns up, I'll be getting rang, no doubt. But I'll only be here a few minutes anyway. Cow doing this bit, mine, and brassy and all. Look at that coming in yet. There's a few ducks just sitting there. See if I can zoom in on them. Just sitting there quite happy. Well, they look quite happy. Whether they're happy or not, I don't know. Right, I'm going to head back. This is a bit too brassy when you're not prepared for it. You haven't got the right gear on. Got the shoes on, but I haven't got the right jacket to keep the wind off. What I'm going to do once I get back home, I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then I'll probably have a walk down the River Derwent and see how it is down there after the bit of rain and snow. So there we go, there's the water rushing in again. There's a little bit of something up there with like white bars around it. I'm not sure what that is. Bit more difficult to get to, like, to go and have a look. Right. Comes to the time of year when you hear all the sniff on the videos, because you know it gets freezing. I didn't bring my mask today, funny enough. I nearly always wear it. Wait, it's not a mask, I wear one of them neck tube things. But I didn't bring it. I normally wear it now just to keep your face warm. So right, back to the car and head back. Well, I got back home, had me dinner. I just had one of them, you know, them dinners you get like ready-made jobs in a box. Had one of them. So I'm down the river. I would imagine last time of 2021 really. And it's quite wide the day, so there's a lot of water running. And as expected, like, we're expecting quite a bit of mud and puddles and stuff. And it's getting dark very early now, isn't it? I've seen it like 3 o'clock and you're thinking, bloody hell, it's like 6 at night, you know? I haven't been down here for quite some time now, like. But I'll go up as far as the stairs, the fish pass, and see what it's like there. Pretty nippy like, but I'm more well prepared now. Got my waterproof jacket on just in case. Good jackets he's buying. Highly recommended, our Berghaus. I've got all Berghaus stuff like waterproof pants and jacket, gloves, shoes. I've mentioned my shoes a few times. I think the new ones are itching to come out now, and these ones have seen the better days, but they've been probably the best ones I've ever bought. So I've got another pair to replace them, identical. If you can get 2 years of a lot of walking out of them, been well worth it. And comfort, very comfortable. Yeah. There was no cars parked, so I'm not expecting to see anybody actually. I mean, there's another car park up there, so maybe 1 or 2 park up there. I'll have a look down here, as I normally do. As I say, I'll probably not be back till 2022. Especially if the weather's going to get worse. Who knows? It's tricky like because it's slippy with these leaves and that. But it's nice to come down every now and again and see if there's anything new, something you haven't seen. So just to show the difference, last time I was here I was standing on that 4 stone over there. Got any way of getting there now. You'd have to have wellies to get over there now. Still lovely to hear the rushing water. There's a young lass up ahead with about 7 dogs of different breeds. I'm presuming she's one of these dog walkers, and she brings the dogs out here. The dogs are all running wild, and then them on leaders barking and everything, and pretty scary for people that. If you see, I mean, there's a couple of them's Alsatians, you know, it's pretty scary. And these last few months now I've never bothered bringing me stick. I think I need to be thinking about still carrying that, because you never know. And another thing, you know, you're walking along where you've got your nice clean jeans on or whatever, and the dogs come run and jump up at you in this clots and that, and then you're covered and they're just gone, get down, or oh sorry about that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like that. If you kind of keep them under control, they should be on a leader. Simple as. There she's up ahead. There's a Rottweiler, a couple of Alsatians, and she's putting 1 or 2 on the leaders now. I presume she's gone across the Lovelock Bridge, and the dogs have spotted me and starting to bark. I was like, which is not what you want. So I'm just hanging back a bit, give them time to get ahead. 1, I didn't fancy being bitten. 2, I didn't fancy me clothes being wrecked. So she's almost up to the bridge, like. I'll be watching for her crossing over. Yeah, she's crossed the bridge. So at least they're not gone up where I'm gone. Because it means if I bumped into them on that narrow path and all them come back along, we got any choice to park them, pass them on. So I think we're best, because I haven't been for that long, count the blocks, see if there's any new ones. And I've totally forgot now how many there was. 9, 11, something like that. We'll see in a few minutes. I've seen this advertised on Facebook. Missing dog. It was last seen at Allansford. Goes by the name of Snoop. If seen, please contact 07954 225 305. And I think I just seen another update about it this morning, and it still hasn't been found. Obviously it was off the leader. Obviously couldn't control it, so it ran away. Well, not obviously, like, but that's how it sounds. Right, let's count these padlocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on that side. 7. And see, here's a dog walker because the van's over there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What's this one say? Just for argument's sake. Alfie, thank you. Giving us 3.5 years of happy memories. And there's another one, 15. Oh well, they're building up like slowly but surely. There's actually 2 dog walker vans there. So chances is I might bump into another pack, which is not what I'm looking forward to, but anyway. Next stop, Fish Pass. I've arrived at the Fish Pass and I'm pleased to see something here. Obviously they were sick of people wrecking the planks of wood and that, so they've put a nice strong steel bars up. That's better. Great job. Brilliant job. Just kind of to match them, you know, because they've always been there. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? You got sick of seeing the broken planks and what have you. That'll take a bit more abuse. When they see that, they'll probably not even try and touch it. So back at the Fish Pass. It's cutting in dark already, like. So I've never seen anybody apart from the dog walker. Maybe there's another one further up, but I'm not getting any further up, so that's alright. Quite a few bits of trees, but it looks like somebody's been and cut them up since the last time I was here. There's a bit of a branch there, can't do out about that, like, because it's couldn't reach it. Just seen a fish jump up there. There's something else up there as well. Can't quite make out what it is. I'll just have a little walk up there, just a little way, see what there is. This is new. Shotley Grove Fish Pass. And the bits and pieces what you can expect to see here. somebody's making one of them glamping sites. I heard some knocking on before when I was here. So there's about 5 of them camping, glamping things so far. So they must be looking at next year for that. Aye. Supposed to be canny them, like. So we're gonna have people staying down by the river by the looks of things. I would imagine it could be quite popular. And I suppose we've got our winter nut, if the weather doesn't stay too bad, to get it done. A couple of sheep here looking a bit lost for themselves. Not even moving. They must have been the last ones, I think, after the rest went to the slaughterhouse. Because that woman in there sells, well, you can buy out from full lamb, half a lamb, quarter lamb, whatever you like. I'm not sure how you're going to get to this glamping thing. The car park's just here where the dog walker was, and the dog walking van's still there. So I presume where that white car is over the back. Oh, there. I presume you've gone along the back of these houses to get to it. So this is one of my most quietest days down the river, actually. Sun's just peeping out before it goes down. Been a canny little walk, canny little run over the reservoir and the moors this morning there. Makes all the difference when it's nice and fresh to get yourself out while you've got the chance, because when it's bucking and doing a rain and everything or snow, it's no fun at all. Just coming back to the little bridge where I start this walk. I'm actually just parked at the top of the stairs there, like today, for a change. So it's been canny. My fingers are a bit cold, but fingers gloves on the day. So anyway, that's almost it. So if you enjoyed it, thumbs up please, and subscribe if it's your first time here, if you don't mind. Helps the channel out. And I'm waiting to see what the crack is with Bob Johnson. Bob Johnson. What Prime Minister? Bob Johnson. Aye, so I'm waiting to see what happens with him, with this carry on about the party. Take it, we've all seen the news. So right, I'll leave it at that. And take care, stay safe as usual. Watch out for this new one that's hanging about. That's another good thing about me being off. Less chance of bumping into people for the time being. So, that's me done. Thanks very much. Bye for now.